Hello. We are live.
Hey. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mama, don't come in the picture.
Good morning, y'all. It says that there's nobody watching. Just us.
There's nothing. Oh, two. Yay.
Oh, two. Hi. Hi, two. Let's see if it
Oh,
gets
wait, hold on. Let me. I got my YouTube open. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I have to close my volume here.
I had Angela said she's here.
Hey, Angela. You're here. And
that's up to you, Ma.
The porcelain.
I turned your air conditioner off.
Hello, porcelain princess.
Hey, Scarlett.
Hello.
I'm at my mom's this morning.
Yeah,
because I didn't feel.
So if you hear someone talking to John besides me, it's her mom.
Yeah.
In the background.
I know.
I'm just looking around.
So
now we have one person here. Somebody else must be live. I'm guessing. Because
they did a raid from John's.
Before we were live.
So how's it going, Angela and Scarlett?
Well, we appreciate the 3 people that are here. Or 4.
That's right.
Maybe we could get up
to 10. Hey, Janice. How are you, hon?
Hi, Janice. Welcome, everybody. If you get a beverage, hang out. Someone used to say, if you need to
Debbie's got ones. She got lots of ones today. She said she is here.
We're really here.
You must be ready and raring to go, Debbie.
I chased my husband out of the house because we were going live.
Oh, okay, Angela, I will.
I like her curtains too. I said they're so cute.
Yeah,
okay,
she's
Scarlett.
But she got so much stuff on her.
That number is so. I was gonna say, I prefer 71. Hi, nostalgia picker.
Hey, nostalgic picker. Well, it was 52 here this morning. I have a sweater on, which you rarely see, but I was freezing this morning. I guess because I don't feel good. So,
did you used to have another name? Used to have another name back in the day, like 4 years ago. You know, when I started YouTube, I think Todd, right? Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Todd. How are you doing, Jennifer? Well, it's a very
well, it was in the 30s.
Oh, Flippin' Hustler was his name.
Right. Flippin'.
Hey, Ashley.
We could say it in unison. Hey, Ashley. So,
right,
Dawn, you said you don't feel well. Let's just get that out of the way. And you have a green curtain behind you. So when you say you don't look good, it's sort of like a green reflection. And I feel like I have kind of like mustardy like thing.
I feel green. I sent my doctor a message last night because I had an appointment with my neuro yesterday evening. And
did you take a COVID
he was going to give me some antibiotics, and then he goes, well, you really should go to the urgent care or to your doctor to see if it's the flu because antibiotics won't help, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So last night at 9:00, I sent my doctor a message.
Your husband wasn't feeling well. Did you guys take a COVID test just to make sure? Because there's a new variant.
He told Garrett that it was just the sign, you know, like rhinitis.
You got to make sure.
So, I told him I felt like I had the flu. My body aches, just everything.
That's what happened when
Not yet, Jennifer. He usually reads his messages like at 2 a.m, but I didn't see anything yet this morning. I guess when the nurses get in, they'll read it. Oh wait, this is not my phone. It's my husband's phone. Where's my phone? Oh. Really? Let me see. No, he didn't answer yet.
Anyway, let's. All the things I was going to ask you, I've already asked you.
Hey, Teresa.
Hello, Teresa. Hello, Miss Yarn. How are you?
How's baby Yarn? Yeah, they get in around 8:30. My sister-in-law is one of the nurses, so she usually will pick it up and either call me to come in or whatever.
Dawn is at her mom's house. I'm in Pennsylvania. And
Yep. I was going to go to the shop this morning. I have no eyeliner, no nothing, because everything is at my shop. So
if you don't bring it up, nobody would
for
notice.
Real.
That's what my
But I noticed it's making me crazy. I know, Janice. Usually, if he thinks it's
she's not
something,
listening to me, but maybe she'll listen to Janice. Everybody put down she should at least do the COVID.
Well, I can't make him do it.
Well, you could go. Didn't I tell you that you could order free ones? You should have some laying around. No,
I don't have any. But you know what he'll do? He'll tell me, he'll tell me, meet me at the back door, and then the nurse will come out and swab you, and then they go back in until the
Do you have a
CVS
near you?
Yeah.
CVS. They will do the COVID test for free in there. They will do it. They have they have COVID testing. Especially if there's a Minute Clinic, look for one with a Minute Clinic.
Well, we don't have any with that. We don't have any with that. We don't have a Rite Aid. We have our Rite Aid turned into Walgreens.
I thought Walgreens and Rite Aids are the same now.
Yeah. Look, I got my mama's mug. S.
That's a good letter.
That's right. That's right. Suzy lent me a mug, y'all.
My mom was an S. Your mom's an S. I'm an S. Yes.
She named us all with D's. Donna, Dawn, Donald. Yeah.
Okay. In Tony's house, they were A's and C's. I don't know why.
Back in when I was born, everybody, all the families had all the same initials. In fact, the people that lived across the street from us growing up, they were Dawn and Donna. Except the older one was Dawn and the younger one was Donna.
Makes things complicated, I feel, because you get like other people's names. Tony, go watch TV. I shouldn't tell him to not do. I have. Does anybody?
That's right, Janice. It is a great letter.
Yes, and Jennifer. J for them.
That's right, Scarlett. S is
Scarlett.
My camera doesn't want to stay put anymore.
This mug came in the house. It was in the cupboard.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I got something to use.
Free mug with house purchase. Oh, let me show y'all Momo's basket she spent all day yesterday making. Wait.
Oh my God.
I dropped it.
It is adorable. That's great. That is so cute. Did she put a little poodle in there too?
No, it's a it's a dog. That's everything the guy requested in it.
Thank you, Todd.
Bye, Todd.
Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
I told I could have sell some of her stuff, but it's so.
Greg is doing a lot of stuff. And then is what's her name? Oh Lord, is Victoria doing a show too?
No, I think she only does it on Fridays now.
Oh, well, shows you how
she was doing one yesterday. Was it yesterday afternoon? And she had her friend Maggie on, and she was selling some homemade stuff. Very, very pretty. Like, the towels that you put over your oven thing. Oh, it's her neighbor.
Okay.
I told my doctor, I can't even read stuff anymore. That I don't even comprehend what I'm reading. I don't comprehend what people are saying. He goes, does anybody in your family have dementia? Thanks, Doc. I said, I think it's stress.
I mean, look, I don't know. We don't know. They say if you have true dementia, you don't even know you have it. But when you start
Exactly.
to be very forgetful, it pays to take a cognitive test. There are some things that can help delay the process.
Well, he
And
said
I,
next time I go, he'll do blood work.
well, they'll, like, I mean,
It
they
could
give
be.
you,
I mean,
we
it's
can
not
give
like I
you the list
haven't
of,
had any lately.
we can give you a list of like words and see if you remember them.
Hey, Jane. Hey, Claudette.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Claudette. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like when Tony's father started to get he had a stroke actually, and he had a little bit of aphasia, and he
They like
couldn't
your
remember
curtains, Mama. They like your curtains. Oh, thanks.
well, anyway, Tony's father couldn't remember the names for things. So he used to
So we'll
say
get
things
the
like,
rest of this.
I need my, and then he would say cloths for my feet. And that was what he said instead of socks, because he couldn't remember the word socks. So when I can't remember stuff to Tony, I say, I need the cloths for my feet, just so that he understands I can't remember stuff.
Right, right.
But I remember that.
Teresa has baby yarn.
Yeah, we should all sit with masks to like not get hurt.
I know, right? Oh, I hope I don't get my mama sick. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, let me ask you a question. Your husband, you told me the last time we were like chatting that he wasn't feeling well. So obviously
Right, but he doesn't have like I have the body aches and the I have a low grade fever, sore throat, dry cough.
sounds like
a little bit of congestion, but not much. His is all nasally.
definitely go get a test just because you live with your mom and stuff and other people.
Yeah.
I know you're saying yeah, but it's important to know that because
No, I'm gonna call my sister-in-law later and see. So
I mean, insurance should cover stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on. It's so stressful.
No, you're not. No, I stay at my mom's, so I'm just in the kitchen. That's all.
Hi, Stephanie.
I didn't have to drive to my shop. So
hi, Stephanie. Is Miss Stephanie around?
Stephanie, I watched Angela and Jess. Jess did great. I can't stay in bed, girl.
Do you even have a bed now? Like the bed is in the other house that you're staying in?
That's a green. That's next door.
I'm sorry to just say that. I just figure like if she's at work,
Right.
she probably wouldn't care if you were in bed. Would she?
Right.
But she might not want you in her house. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, Stephanie. I know we have a local health unit, but I'm just running the doctor say more. He's going to tell me to go to the back door. His nurse will come out, swab me,
Right.
and then she'll come back and tell me when it's ready.
That's 15 minutes.
He's still hard to get to the back door. And yesterday, my doctor's nurse came on. I had to pay her $55. And he never came on till this was at 3:30. He didn't call me until 5:45.
Why did you have to pay money for a televisit?
Yes, he charges for a televisit.
I'm being billed for we were supposed to get in my old insurance an annual checkup for free. And I went for my annual checkup and they charged me the regular copay. And I'm fighting. I have told 3 people, 2 in the billing office, 1 in that office, to change the code, and nobody is doing it. And then the lady I called at the billing office said to me, call your insurance. And I'm like, my insurance has nothing to do with the code. You guys have the code. Like you have to you have to just go in and say it wasn't a short office visit. It was a checkup because I got my EKG and they only do that on the checkup for me.
Right.
At least.
Good morning,
Hi,
Johnny.
New England Cajun Roots Reseller LLC. How are you?
Right. Jess was
Anyway.
sick, Stephanie? Johnny's got some new shows coming out.
Wow.
I'm
That's
listening
good.
to my mom
You all do your
buzzing
shows.
her appliances, and the buzzing with my ears are like kind of combining.
The other day, when you were talking about having the ringing in the ears, and I said, I do have it sometimes, I went outside and it was bad. Because it's like I had to be in a quiet area for it to like notice how loud it actually was, kind of. If you know what I mean, like there was like a lot of going on in here. Who's
Yeah.
here? Oh, I left my
Johnny.
dogs. I left my dogs outside, I think. Sorry,
Oh yeah, Jennifer. Got any feeling in those feet yet, girl?
Come on, Bubby. Oh, open arms. Come in.
Oh, Craig's scheduled a listing show?
Are you
That's
stuck?
awesome.
Are you stuck with me? Are you stuck with me? Oh, you got it. Poor Norton follows Roxy around like she's his mommy and she wants nothing to do with him. Every time I pet Norton, Roxy tries to get in between and she takes my arm and flips it on her.
Those pictures you sent me driving with Roxy were adorable.
She sticks her head in my face. And she was putting her head on Tony's shoulder while I was driving. And then, yeah.
So he works for the university, Stephanie?
Oh, no. Debbie, is your head soft? Why did
it just go crack? Debbie, I don't know. Did you hit it?
Oh, wait. Now this one. Everybody flips my hand off the other dog to pet that. Everybody, meaning dogs. Here.
Yeah, no, I didn't, but I plan to catch up on everything today.
Go play. Uh-oh. Norton, don't you do that. I don't want no X-rated show. Well, I said he thinks like, I thought that he thought of Roxy as his mother. Maybe he thinks she's his wife. I don't know.
Mine's just a high pitch ringing. Like it's just a high pitched screechy ringing. Soup.
Next, they're both tugging on a stuffed animal and growling a little bit.
Oh, so they both want it.
They're playing. So, does anybody raise dahlias in this group of people listening to us? Because I, for the first time, dug up dahlia bulbs and I want to store them for the winter. So, I was listening to YouTubes on that. And in the middle of that was
with the dahlia. Oh, you're talking about flowers. Okay.
Flowers. Debbie,
cool,
you could probably winter them over where you live. We're in a zone that gets frozen ground, so I can't leave them in.
Well, me too, Angela.
Yeah, black palms. Aw, yeah, they're so beautiful. One of the most beautiful plants that I had, the mother bulb, is rotten. I mean, I guess some people say cut it off. I don't know. I was hoping there would be like the extra bulbs. If you find the eye on the dahlia, you can cut it. If they look like sweet potatoes. If you get the bulb and an eye, you can grow a whole new plant if they don't rot.
Okay.
You put them in an onion bag. Oh, okay. I was watching these people who live in my zone that they'll either separate them now or separate them in the spring, but they wrap them in like saran wrap and put them in a cardboard box or a plastic bin, and then they put them in a cool area. And I wanted to put them in my basement, but there's a furnace and it might be a little warm. Anyway,
my neighbor
they were
has these bulbs that come in every year. One year, my son, they was just got up. They were beautiful. I told him cut the grass, and he lawnmowed right over them. I'm like, I didn't mean freaking flowers. You said cut grass everywhere because it's right on the property line.
When I moved to New Jersey, there were these beautiful like lilies. I think they're called stargazer lilies. I mean, they have like pink. They're like pinkish white with like magenta spots, and then they're gorgeous. And I had them growing in the back of my yard, and then I saw a squirrel jump onto the plant, wrestle it to the ground, and then like just demolish it right in front of my face. And I'm like, you didn't even eat it. Why did you just destroy it? It just made no sense to me. And then I'd get up in the morning and I had tulips, and just the tulip head would be sitting on the ground. They didn't eat them. They just ruined them for me. And
Debbie says she puts them in a mesh bag and hangs it in a garage till spring. She also does it with her calla lilies.
Okay. They don't dry out? Really dry out? Because I heard you're supposed to check on them and make sure that they don't get too dehydrated. And actually, of all the like cuttings that I did downstairs, only one is really still kind of wet. I'm gonna rinse off the soil and take a better look at them. I might divide some of them up. Anyway,
Can you leave them in the ground and cover them with something?
I don't know. It would have to be an awful lot of stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would work for me. It's not like I mean, some people have started dahlias from seeds, but I don't know. I just don't know.
These same flowers that I was telling you about that John cut down, they have been there. I remember those when we first got married. They were there. And they're still there.
Did he just do it? Just recently?
No. This was a while back. But they come right back up. I like these flowers, and they kind of got little bitty. I don't know. They're very pretty and pink.
There are things that come back. The perennials. Some people supplement with annuals because they will last like the whole season. So like if you get like marigolds, you have to redo them every year. But if you get a lot of marigolds in your garden and then they produce seeds, they might reseed a bit. I don't know. There's stray asparagus bushes, and I think it's just from birds pooping out the seeds. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Voles? I don't even. Tony, I think he said he saw a vole. Something is living in the garage because they tore into. They tore in. It's like a small eyed. It looks like a hamster with like hardly any eyes. So like. Anyway, there's something living in our garage because something was chewing on the. See, I have it too. The paper towels. I can't think of a word.
It's real.
It is real. It's getting.
You can join Lisa and I's class for, speaking.
Watch us all get like. We'll get kind of. I hate to say it. We'll get forgetful together. That's all I'll say. Forgetful.
I don't know what they are, Jennifer.
It's like a mole. It is like a mole. A vole. It's a smaller mole. Moles could be big.
And a mole is like a rat, like a big rat, right?
They don't have the tails like a rat. I think some of them have more like flippery front feet, but the ones I used to see, they looked a lot like a hamster size. And I mean, normal hamster size, because now hamsters come in minis. Like, anyway, it's a lot. What
Yeah, I
is
like
she?
stuff you can just leave and they grow back the next year. But we flood so much. That's why I can't plant anything in the ground. It all has to be in pots. I could pick up.
I'm assuming that there's a lot
We
of
can. Long
echinacea.
time
Hi,
no
Ken.
see.
How are you? How are the goats?
How are the goats?
He has goats.
I
He
don't know
used to have
why I thought Craig had the goats. No, Ken has the goats.
fantastic goats. He used to have goats. I mean, he might not anymore, but
Got it.
how's it going by you?
You sent me a photo. Let me see. Oh, you sent me a picture of a bowl.
Hey, doesn't it look kind of like a hamster with teeny tiny eyes?
Yeah, it does. It does look like a hamster. Oh.
There's a whole
So
lot
what
of
is that in Fahrenheit, Jane?
-11 sounds cold. Yes, please Americanize your temperatures.
Your temperature, please.
We're so. I have to have like I want to get a thermometer that I could take out the window so I could see. My husband has it. He has some sort of there's a weather station outside our house that was here before we got here.
Oh, really?
And he keeps the readout like by where he sits on the couch, so I can hardly see it. But I'll say, "What's the temperature?" He's like, "Why don't you go outside and see?" And I'm like, "Just tell me."
Oh, I remember. I hadn't seen her in a while. Is she still there? Because wasn't she talking about moving or something? 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, Jane.
Jane.
It is kind of cute, huh, Jennifer?
Even little mice look cute until they're chewing on your food in the cupboards and pooping in your cupboards.
You're right. You're right.
I don't
You're right.
eat in cupboards right now. We had something that was living in our basement, and it somehow got into a lot of peanuts because there was a lot of peanut shells all in one spot, and it was under one of the I don't want to say like storage cases, like shelving units.
Oh,
And
okay.
I looked for something on the ground one day and I saw that and I said to Tony, "Oh, that's not good. You got to clean that up." But you know, he swept up the debris, but he didn't wash the floor because you know he's a Tony.
12 degrees. Yikes.
You're cuter than a mole.
I would hope so.
If you say so. We have never seen you.
And she doesn't make tunnels under your lawn.
You haven't come on.
Oh, and they make tunnels under your lawn.
I don't think I like that near our blueberries.
No. We got just armadillos and possums.
Tony got these garbage bags that are supposed to have a scent that repels rodents, and he was collecting the garbage in the house, and I said, "That scent is repelling humans too, because it's disgusting." I was like, "Ugh, get that out of here! It's nauseating." It was a horrible. He said it smells like.
Ken said the goats are doing fine.
Okay, good. He says it's like, he goes, "It smells like mint and rosemary," and I'm like, "It smells like disgusting." I don't know. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to say, poor Scarlett.
Well, what does Scarlett look like? We've never seen her. I keep saying that. Once we see you, we can we can tell.
I know. It's like to put a face with a name.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Oh, Jesus.
Well.
Oh, God, Claudette, it's 4 degrees Celsius.
What do you know?
So is that 5 degrees Fahrenheit?
What's going on? A lot of playing.
This one here is sleeping on my leg. My leg's falling asleep.
Oh, hey, baby.
Oh, you did.
My dogs, they're ripping toys apart and each other. Oh no, Norton, don't do that. Really?
What he did?
He was humping her. You don't even have nuts. I don't understand. I guess it just doesn't matter.
That's funny, Claudette.
It's just dominance, right? Humping behaviors, trying to dominate.
I don't know. Oh, 4 equals 39 degrees. Got it.
Okay, so 0 is 32, I guess. I mean, your 0 is, no, I don't even know. I thought that there was some, I don't know. You know, everything learned in high school, like for nothing. I mean, except learning how to, I mean, we learned how to read when we were in grade school, and then they taught us history that I don't even, remember. Humping is fun. You don't need to read.
Right. Precious humps Bella. So I know that's a dominant thing because she waits till Bella's laying down and she does it.
My Trixie used to hump it and she could find. And then we went to the dog park and she was humping a female dog. And so somebody was saying, well, maybe she likes girls. And I'm like, she might like girls. She might like boys. I don't know. But she just likes doing that. And then her dog started humping other dogs. And she said, your dog taught my dog how to hump. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't speak dog. I can't make them stop it.
Right.
Your dog learned that.
Don't teach any other dogs to do this.
Oh, brother. It's like, what do you want? I mean, people get very offended. Like if the dogs play, they go, and they sound like they're about to rip each other's heads off, but they're playing. They really play in a way that sounds kind of mean. And so people get like, ooh, don't let your dog. These two have, Norton will like start chewing on her head. He has never broken her skin. I think she would bite him if he got a little too much. Anyway, Roxy doesn't take a lot of crap, if you ask me. She's a tough dog. Anyway, I'm surprised she doesn't bite.
But
because
Bella is loving the yard at Momo's.
Oh, yeah, because she
can let herself out. She hits the door and goes out. She just can't let herself back in.
Well,
and she knows Mama makes her wipe her feet before she comes in. So I'm like, really? Stand here, give me your foot. She'll give you one. She'll give you the other one, and you got to get the back ones.
I had some friends who used to take these like doggy foot wipes. I'm rolling my eyes. Every time the dog came in from the yard. I mean, it saves your house from getting dirty. And they had a hypoallergenic dog, supposedly. And yeah, their house stayed cleaner than mine. What can I say? My house gets filthy. Between Tony and the dogs, nobody wipes their feet, and it's disgusting.
My kids don't either. Oh, but they will start. Every day is hump day. Yeah. Could be.
For Norton it is, I guess. But he doesn't really act like that every day. He pants a lot more in the car, and I start to think, are you feeling sick or what? And he was in my ear going, like he was making a lot of noise, and he kept like touching me. So I made Tony stop so we could walk him around. And we have a long drive between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. At one point, we'll stay here.
Claudette said her sister's doodle grabs every couch pillow and humps it one at a time. Well, she wants to make sure she gets them all. Hey, Glenn.
Yeah, all of them.
Cold this morning, Glenn.
Every pillow has to be dominated. So we'll call it that.
Hey, so don't come back and get them. Okay, working hard today, Glenn.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Where is G? I haven't seen Chris in a while either.
Chris G and Jersey Lisa. Where is she?
Yeah.
Haven't seen her in ages. I mean, literally ages. I don't
And
know. I hope
Pearl.
maybe I'll send her a messenger message. Let's see. Hi, baby. Norden, don't do it. It's not nice.
Don't do it, Norton.
Don't do that. Nope, nope. What?
Teresa's little dog Yarn is giving the other 2 dogs a run for their money. Other 3
That's
dogs.
Come on, my lap. Come on.
So cute though.
Come on. What are you going?
Norton.
That's
That's good play therapy for him.
Yeah.
Tori's like, I want it. He's like, nope, you're not getting it.
Well, they started unstuffing one of them, which I don't care for because that means, well, it's not just the mess. It's like I don't know. I can't afford to just be replacing toys every minute. So I bought unstuffed toys, and these were supposed to be unstuffed, but obviously one of the toys I have has stuffing because there was little pieces.
I miss Pearl too. I sent her an email and I didn't get a reply.
Oh no, what happened to Pearl? I forgot about that. She's not around too. I hope she's okay. Sorry. What Kent wrote is funny.
I'll see that.
When I saw the video with Teresa's 2 dogs playing, and they looked like they were getting along really well.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hank and yeah, she said Hank and Yarn plays really good, and she said that I think King just like concedes and walks off or whatever. Like he don't care.
I mean, I know you said
Jack's a little fussy.
Hank was really big, but I don't know. She looked like the little one looked like she could take care of herself. She was really into it. It's good to get let him play and get like, I think that this is good. They're playing, they're getting their energy out. They're less bored and probably less destructive in the house. And look, now they're laying down next to each other.
I know she was sick, Debbie.
I'm in the way.
And then after that, she just never came back.
I don't even know how to work this thing. I wonder what they do when we're not here. That's all. Just curious. So Thanksgiving is next week? This is what somebody, who told me about Thanksgiving? The Amish lady that lives next door. She goes, next Friday is the day after Thanksgiving because we were talking about going shopping. And I go, oh, I didn't realize. And I'm like, it's already next week? Has anybody planned their Thanksgivings out already? Maybe I'm just the person that doesn't look at calendars. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you making turkeys and stuff?
Yeah. We have to do a small. My mom's oven is small, but the kids are coming. And so we're going to put a tent, like one of those open tents outside. And then that way, if it's pretty, we're going to do that. And then, we can go outside and if it's a pretty day.
I have a turkey defrosting in my oven. And Tony's like, so you're going to cook it like in a few days, right? And I thought, I go, why can't we freeze it? He goes, you bought the side dishes. Why don't you just make it? So I'm going to check and I'll make a turkey. I don't know. Like, I hate to say that we don't really care what day we eat it. Like, we don't care if we eat Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. We just like Thanksgiving food. That's it.
No, I don't have Mama.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with Pearl. If anybody knows or can find out, let us know. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, like I said, I had sent her an email and she responded. And then I sent her another one later and no response. I know she was sick before she disappeared. I hope she's okay. So, Pearl, if you're listening, we hope you're okay, hon.
What do we do? What do we
Yeah.
So
Definitely. Oh God. So I guess I'm going to keep passing in front of my house all day to see if they get there. Oh wait, maybe I have a message. I see.
it's like hurry up and wait. You know, get everything out. We're coming tomorrow, and then they don't come for 2 more weeks. It's like that's 2 more weeks.
Right.
You have to stay someplace else. I'm rolling my eyes. I feel bad. That sucks, honestly. What if you were paying for a room in a place and it was like a $200 a night? You know,
Exactly.
I mean, that's not cool.
Come on. It's so
I
slow.
mean, you know, and these days, 200 a night is a cheap hotel.
Right.
It's not back in the day. If you were going to do a long stay, hotels could be less than 100 a night. Now, when people were saying that they were staying in some places, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I hope she's okay too, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, hotels, they don't give them away, you know.
No, I mean there are some hotels that if you go last minute and they have rooms, there are a lot of times like AAA, AARP. There's some programs that'll give you a certain discount, like if you're military.
Mm-hmm.
So it pays to check and ask the front desk
Yeah.
if you can have a discount. But
Yeah.
that doesn't usually go for like
Hey, what's
crowded.
the old people one? Not the old, you know, but they start sending you crap at 55.
AARP. We have it actually.
Yes. You can get a discount with them too.
There's no shame in asking. I feel like why
No.
you know it's the same room if someone's paying full price as the person who's getting it for like
Yeah.
it used to be 50% off. Now it's only like 10 or 15% off, but you know
Yeah.
you never.
But that's all right. I'll take anything off.
Right. I told you when I called my credit card company and I was chatting with them, and the guy's like, "Can I do anything to make your day?" And I go, "Take off my interest." And he took off a certain amount, and I was like, "Okay,
Well,
thank
that was
you."
nice.
I know. Well, I mean, it was like $20, but like I thought that's better than nothing. I'll take it.
Right. It's better in your pocket.
Yeah, really. And then I get the bill from my doctor for $50 that I didn't know, and that's just making me. I want to scream at them. I'm not paying for your mistake. And then it doesn't matter. They don't give a crap. And if you get like loud with them, they just hang up on you. And they're like, yeah, like
Right.
I'm going to you click. So. Wow.
I think my son and his family went there.
Is there one down in this? I think there's a Great Wolf Lodge in Pennsylvania. Oh. Where's the one you're talking about? There might be more than one.
I know they have them kind of in this area, not this area, but close enough that people go. Oh, you let them both out at the same time now?
No, now they're inside the house. And that stuff I put in my hair, it made it feel like smooth. It was a protein treatment. Why did it have to? It's so fragrant that I want to put it in a bandana away from my nose. I kind of want to wash my hair.
Lord.
It's disgusting. Oh well.
Okay.
I've never been to a Great Wolf Lodge, and if there's a
It's in
water, I don't
Texas.
want to get into a bathing suit. So if they let you go swimming in like a long sleeve shirt and pants, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't have a want. She said Maryland. I don't have a want to go to a water park.
Like I said, I don't have a want to be in a bathing suit. So like if I could go in one and I want the burkini. And Tony was talking about, he said I saw a bathing suit that had sleeves, and that's for like no sunburn kind of thing. I don't care if it was a night. but I want to wear pants too.
Jennifer, tell me you did not go in that water the day after your hip replacement.
Oh my gosh, really? No, no. You don't go into a public pool right after a surgery.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Me
we've been
either,
spending
not right now.
we've been spending so much money on gas going back and forth from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. It's 210 miles each way. And we've been driving in the truck that doesn't get good mileage. It's like, I can't even imagine how much money it adds up to. I just don't even want to think about it.
Hey,
Hi,
Cheryl.
Cheryl. The Bajan, the Bajan Gem. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? What do the Bajans do? I'm curious.
I told my husband we can just go eat somewhere, but
That's a good idea.
He knows it's my favorite holiday, so.
Yeah, but it's still nice to go and let somebody else make the mess and do the work and do the cleanup. That's awesome. Do they have like some buffets that have nice, you don't have to worry, like let the kids eat with
the
their
only
own
place we got around here that's a buffet is either Chinese or, which is really expensive, or Golden Corral.
I bet Golden Corral does Thanksgiving. I bet they do. You went in the lazy river with post-surgery, huh?
Oh,
Can
girl,
you stay
lucky
dry?
you didn't get an infection.
Can you stay in a boat? So you don't get wet.
Cheryl says she's coming to your house for Thanksgiving.
Well, Cheryl, you can come. We might not be doing anything for Thanksgiving.
You might have a bologna sandwich, Cheryl, but you can come.
It's fine. You can come over. I'm actually, as soon as that turkey is, I do have a turkey in my fridge, and when it's defrosted, I will make it. But if it's defrosted in like 2 days, that's when it's gonna get cooked. So
right. You left it in your oven?
No, it's in the refrigerator, frosting slowly. But my refrigerator is so cold that regular food starts to freeze in the back of my fridge. It's never going to defrost.
We keep it in the front.
When I was in the Bronx, I used to put the turkey in the bathtub, which is like, now thinking about it, it's like a horrible thought. I want to get a bucket. They have a bucket for about $8. That's just plastic. It's probably not food grade. And I'll fill that with water, and maybe I'll put the turkey in that for a while. I don't know. I don't want to cause anybody to get sick. Hey, Patrick Murphy, welcome.
Hey, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. Thumbs up. I didn't even ask for people to put their thumbs up, but why not? Hey,
did I put the thumbs up?
I don't think I did either. Shows you how much I care, huh? It's my story today. How many people do I have on subscribe to me?
I don't know. Let me put the thumbs up, Suzy Woozy.
438. That's not bad.
Nice.
I'm happy. Woohoo. I see 12 thumbs up, people.
Right.
Oh, that's not
That's
bad.
it? Just 12?
Well, I don't know. I'm okay with not being popular on YouTube. I think if you really need a niche to be popular on YouTube. You need to have like unboxings of stuff. You need to go shopping and show the stores. You need to.
I'm number 15.
Makeup. Okay, mine's still showing 11, but whatever. Maybe I don't have a niche yet.
Well, 11 watching, but you have 16 thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I see 17. Thank you, people. I'm going to post some videos of like some farm stuff. I'm sorry if people don't like farm animals or farm stuff, they're not going to like my videos.
It's okay. A lot of people like that.
I took a short, but I took it sideways of turkeys running around my neighbor's farm, and they're like the males had their feathers out and they're going gobble gobble kind of stuff.
So cool.
It was kind of neat. And then you hear me in the beginning sing, "Hey birdies." and with a very high pitched voice, and I'm like, I'm such a dork.
Yeah,
Like,
I see 18 right now.
I am
Oh,
such a
yes.
dork.
Thank you, Patrick. Very kind.
Yes, you are helpful. You're very helpful. I'm a sucker for
I know
the
when I
animals.
do my videos like at my booth and stuff, always, my kids are like, say like, subscribe, and comment, but I always
A lot of
forget.
people, I know, they know, like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, we're like, I mean,
Exactly, Stephanie. She said, you got a niche. You have the world in view outside. We don't, just saying.
well, I didn't. I never thought in my life I'd ever live in farmland and have a view. I'd never even the house before that we put into contract, and then when I saw this house came up, we canceled that contract, and I was okay. I mean, I was okay with. I hate to say that, like, we ended up spending more money to get. We did spend more money to get this house, but like, who? As long as they don't start planting apartment buildings in my view, I'm going to be pretty happy. I just hope I can still. My vision's bad. I hope I can still
Me
see.
too, Claudette.
Oh, that's nice, Cheryl. I love farm animal videos too. I think that
Yeah,
if
all
times
Debbie's stuff is like ducks and gooses. It's so relaxing to watch Debbie's
we might end up
videos.
having some, like, Tony said he doesn't really like birds, but if the coops are outside, I think I could handle it. What? Work with what you got. Yep.
That's right.
I don't always like filming myself, so. But the thing is, the Amish people don't like being filmed. So if I post a video of them going away, I feel like it's less intrusive. But like, I was
Can you
invited.
take a video when you go to the market without getting them in the picture? That would be good.
The market that I think ended yesterday, there was no way you could pan around and not see Amish people everywhere.
Even if you
I could have
get
walked
down towards the tables.
I could have walked around and maybe gotten like the horses and buggies, but sometimes they're getting in and they give you stink eye. I mean, I don't blame them for giving you stink eye. But the lady who has a little bakery, she has like old McDonald's farm, like every animal's running around. Yesterday when I was talking, I know 3 Amish ladies named Elizabeth. So while I was talking to her, guinea hens, then chickens, and then geese, ducks.
Well, ask her if you can film her animals if you don't promise not to film her or her family.
She invited me to a quilting circle, and I wish I could film that, but I said, is it going to be with other ladies? She goes, just my girls. And I'm like, okay, I'd love to come and see what you do. But
Debbie, she's going to start her OnlyFans page for her feet. I told my sister to do that.
I mean, I imagine a lot of people are doing it, so it seems like it would be hard to make real money.
But, I don't know. They said they're making it.
They say it, but there's some YouTube videos on that talk about how much do you really make showing videos on your feet. It's not that much. So people who say I'm making $2,000
looking at mine,
they're lying.
I don't have the nicest looking feet. Now my sister does. And I told her, she's got my dad's feet. And I told her, I said, girl, you should do some OnlyFans videos.
Like, some people just like, they like to see the lines of the soles of your feet. People are really into weird stuff. Like, there were guys that wanted women to sit on a cake and they would pay them. And I'm thinking cakes are like $50 now. So how much could you charge? You would have to charge $200 to sit on a cake to make any kind of good money.
Right, Stephanie? Definitely.
Why would anybody
have some really good videos?
Why would anybody want to see somebody? I can't imagine that kink. It's a weird kink to me to want to watch somebody sitting on a cake. I don't get it. Yes, we were talking about OnlyFans pages. I mean, I honestly never really looked around
I know
OnlyFans.
what you were talking about the Amish, I think, Stephanie.
We were talking about Amish. What did she say about Amish?
She says as long as you're not intrusive when you're filming, most go
Right.
about, without grumbling or grunting.
I mean, it's just
I know, right, Patrick? It's like, what did you walk into, right?
my I'll call them, the Amish people call us English. So the non-Amish neighbors that I haven't really met any of them. I mean, I've waved to them. I said hi to one, but like I've not really. But I hang out more with the Amish lady, which is it's more interesting to me anyway.
Right.
But
Ma,
I mean, I
you
think
can come in the kitchen if you need to.
she likes hanging out with me because I drive around in the truck and she could do errands. So
She's using you for errands.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I'm learning about a little bit. I don't really know. She said she said when we saw the ducks, I said, "What do you do with the ducks?" And she said, "I might dress one for Christmas time." And I said, "Dress one." She didn't mean put a little Santa hat. That's what she meant.
No, it means get in that sucker.
She means like cleaning off the feathers and cooking it is what she really means. But like, if you're a vegetarian, you're not gonna like that stuff. So dressing really means undressing.
Right, exactly. Yep, that's what it means. Kinkling. Well, Debbie, you should start that website. I don't know. Just saying.
What website? Now, what does Debbie want? The
Kink a link.
Kink a what? A
Link.
kink. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to drop a link to their OnlyFans page, go for it. I don't care. Should I care? I don't know if I should care. I'm not monetized right now. Sugar daddy. I wonder about the toe things, but lately I haven't been paying attention to my feed much, and I can't imagine that people would want to see that. Like I remember I said last week, I watched one video of an operation. It was a dermatologist operating on a cyst, and then now all I was getting was like,
oh yeah, don't go to pimple popper because that's all you will get.
Pimple popping, but there's like people who cut off parts of feet, like chiropodist/podiatrist videos. Oh my lord, horrible. What? Anyway, I don't want to like. I stopped watching those things. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? You need to go to the doctor, get tested, find out you're clean, and then go out and do something.
I know, right? I'm waiting for him to call me back because I have it on my portal.
Well, sitting up and I mean, you sound better than you did earlier because you're just sitting up, helps your head drain and stuff. So I'm not saying you're cured. I'm saying it's probably healthier for your lungs and the congestion. But, obviously you're not ill or anything. Yeah. I don't know. There was a lot of people around wearing masks again. And I thought, oh no, not again, please.
I'm going to get that, Mom.
I did get the shots. I got the new variant shot and the flu shot.
I looked up, we have LA Wallet, which will give you like, Stephanie. Like it gives you your driver's license. It'll give you your immunizations. It says that on your medical card too, and something else. It's really cool. So
I got the real ID for Pennsylvania.
Well, I have that too.
So
But
that
like
means
it has all this stuff that you can
can't see. But so,
I didn't want to show my license. It has a smart health card, a Medicaid health plan if you have that. It has your vehicles, and
so Vicks on the bottom of my feet. What does that do? Does it just make them soft?
They say it works.
Does it help? If it helps with congestion, I'll be like using that. I'm congested all the time here. I don't know if it's between like the couch and the paint, but I can't breathe.
It's like my head just feels big and heavy and and a dry cough.
Vicks and socks. Do you have any Vicks?
My aunt used to think that Vicks would cure a broken arm. It was funny.
When I feel really, really bad, I'll kind of like put it around my nose area. I don't know. It does help. That menthol does open you up. Also, like the cough drops that have menthol help. You can buy.
I hate cough drops.
I went to Toronto a few years ago. It was really nice. Really nice. There's this old factory area that has a lot of shops and restaurants. And they have like lights going across. Really cool looking. And I went to the area that had graffiti. I mean, I went to a temple that looked like hand carved. It was some kind of a temple.
I'm not gonna drop the dog.
Indian temple. It was really pretty. We went inside.
Yeah, the oil of oregano. That Claudette had mentioned.
I
on two things.
I did not order it because some people were saying
it like that, almost.
I'm not washing that. I'm pushing back so I can have it.
Can you like the rest? I try the less. I'll try. It's just it was a lot of money. It was like $20. So I So when do you start cooking for Thanksgiving? How does it work? Do you start?
We're gonna
Tuesday?
start a little bit early because Momo's house is a little bit smaller.
And this help her.
It's all right.
No,
so you can make.
You're gonna.
I'm assuming you're gonna make like a macaroni and cheese and a turkey.
We'll put this in the.
You don't know what you're making? All right, don't matter.
No, I was talking to Jennifer. Yes, macaroni and cheese. Turkey. Haley usually buys a ham because she eats the whole damn thing. We stew peas. So
what?
Stew peas. You eat them over right.
What kind of peas? Green peas or
little bitty teeny tiny ones in the can. The little Lesueur, very tiny peas.
My brother used to say that. I can't stand the texture. See, that's the one thing I don't like from texture.
Right. That's the only way I eat peas. I don't eat peas. And then I'll probably make a dressing.
And by dressing, she means stuffing for all of us like New York.
No, it's a rice dressing. So it has beef and pork. And then it has not a lot of the following ingredients. Chicken gizzards, chicken livers, and a little bit of oysters. And then you mix all that with rice. It doesn't go in the turkey. I mean, it could, I guess, but we don't.
I cook the chicken. I mean, I cook the turkey gizzard in the pan with the turkey neck there too, to make, that's how I do it. And I don't put the liver in. I'll give the liver to the dog. And my husband will cook it off to the side, and he'll like make almost like he feels it's like a broth that he'll season up his dressing. And he also sautés onions and sausage in his dressing. I put dried cranberries, celery. I use chicken broth and breadcrumbs in my dressing.
Yeah.
So we have two different types. His is fine.
Sort of like a black-eyed pea, Jennifer.
I like mushrooms.
I don't like them because I don't like that grit texture. They're small peas.
I'm going to go.
I wonder what field peas are.
I should go and get some mushrooms. And maybe even the plain sausage that he likes in his dressing. And we could compromise and we'll put sausage and mushrooms in that. I like it. I just don't want to have him not want to eat the one I make. And then it's like a whole pot of dressing just for me. Or like, even if I make it.
Well, usually I'll make the meat part of it. And then I freeze half of it. And then the other half we add the rice. And then I'll use the half that's frozen for Christmas.
Look, it's just going to be me and him probably, unless Cheryl comes. Well,
right.
Is Cheryl going to come along?
So are we still doing the doghouse Thursday?
Oh, why not?
Unless you don't have to stay long. We
No.
can. I'll be here cooking.
I'm going to be here. And I don't even know if I'll be cooking. Well, wait.
No, I don't mind. Stephanie, she's got a question for Jennifer.
I might, unless we go to New Jersey and we go to see some of his family. I don't know what we would do with the dogs though, who are there. Because the dogs will eat everything they have that's like below counter height. My dogs will eat it very quickly. Sure. Say your question.
I don't have none. You don't know where it's at?
Oh, she means Teresa, not Jennifer. What's your question?
I think I don't know. Oh, who's on live this morning? It's an off day for her. Craig will be doing a live listing show at 11. Leslie's live today. Angie as well.
Wow.
I know, right?
We picked the one day and everybody starts coming live now. And pull people. Thank you, 12 people who showed up. I appreciate you.
Okay, maybe Ella. Okay, cool. Just, hit the live button and everybody will pop up. That doesn't always work for me though.
I don't know. I have to
Claudette said Ella's at 1 p.m.
Okay. Now, this is a funny story. I was using a pitchfork yesterday, and the bottom part of the pitchfork broke away from the handle. So I actually went out. Hi, Ron. I actually went out and bought a pitchfork.
Ron, he said, I'm still alive.
Good. I'm glad you're alive, and I'm glad you came here. Thank you. So, I think I'm alive, which means I'm alive. I'm done with coffee. I drank an entire small coffee thing, a carafe, which is for the little teacups, it's like 7-8 cups. For mugs, it's
right. Well, Garrett fixed me a cup, and then I fixed the cup right before we started.
Well, I have to go. I want to wash the dahlia bulbs off. I could show you what they look like if you're interested. I could go downstairs with my iPad and show. But
whatever. Oh no.
So I bought a new pitchfork. I actually went shopping and bought one. I won't need it probably. till next spring. But you never know. We might be spreading mulch over the blueberry bushes, and then we would need it. Hi,
Right.
Nori, the dog.
Debbie, why'd you go and do that?
All right, let's see. Come on. Going to my basement. Now, my basement looks a little bit like Petco because they had a good deal on pet food. And do you see all the pet food?
I know, right, Claudette?
This is my basement. Ooh, I just got hit in the head with a hanging thing.
Susie's in Pennsylvania.
This is what I dug up. These are dahlia bulbs. Anyway.
Okay. That's a big bulb.
Well, they turn into other. That's why I said they look kind of like sweet potatoes. Like when you dig them up. And some people, like they separate them out.
Uh-huh.
And you have to make sure they're not. This was the most beautiful one. And it has like the least amount of, I think.
Those are the dahlia bulbs.
This one's was gorgeous. But I hope it comes back next year. I don't know if I could do much with that one. And these sort of broke off. So I don't know if it'll work.
They are huge, Angela.
This one was huge. This plant was huge. And the stem is really good too. This one was like, oh, this is heavy. This one had these purple ones.
You can have a whole yard full of dahlias.
I could if I could successfully separate them out and grow plants from them and they don't die by the time spring comes, I can. Because this was the other one that I had.
They want to know where you got them. Out your yard, right?
Yeah, they came with the house. The woman actually told me, just so you know, she says a few of those dahlia bulbs I planted were $20 each. So I don't know.
New
she
one,
made a point.
the new one.
This is my house in Pennsylvania. So if you were wondering if I have
I'll take a peppermint if you go.
this is where all the junk from like New Jersey is coming. I'm doing a tour of my junk. And we actually have like some workshop tools, kind of, sort of.
Jennifer said if they were in the ground, why didn't you leave them?
Because if they freeze, they die. And they're $20 each. So I was told to dig them up.
She said, don't they go
Let's
back?
see my junk. Now this thing is leaking, and I hope I don't have to buy a new one. It's a water holder. Why does everything break?
Can they seal it?
It
is nicely organized, Ron.
It's the chlorinated water holder tank from the well. Because like there's various pumps and stuff. And everything in my house, it runs on electricity. So when the electric goes out, I'm screwed. We won't even be able to flush. You know how they say always wear protection?
That's her basement, Claudette.
We have ear protection. Oh yeah, so we got oil, electricity, and the fireplace that I thought was an auxiliary heat source, we found out runs on propane, but to turn it on, you need electricity.
It's okay, Ma. Don't worry about it.
It is not cool down here. Oh.
Wow, Angela, that sucks.
What did Angela say? Sorry. Yeah, we need. I can't afford a generator right now. Oh, I keep walking into that thing. Oh man, I know that the roof is pretty much used up by now, so we're only going to get a few more years out of this roof. And you know, the roofing shingles, unless you get metal, they go by petroleum prices. So they'll say, oh, it's going up. Of course it's going up. Everything's going up. What doesn't go up?
It is, Angela, always something.
Well, I don't know how the Amish, like this, the Amish lady around the corner, she says, we have a spring well, and she says, and it's good. Like, it's not all sulfur. Our well, we have 2 wells, but when you don't put the bleach in it, it smells like rotten eggs. So you want that. See, my kitchen is now pink, red. We're painting.
It looks good.
Like, this was all orange back there. There. I don't know, behind me. Oh, how did the dogs get outside again? How did they get outside again? Tony must have done it. They were looking for me. I kind of wish, like, if I could make some Thanksgiving stuff like starting now, it would be better. Well, anyway, I showed you what the dahlia bulbs look like. Spring. Well, we have an underground spring, but it definitely is a little.
Yeah, it's like
sulfur.
it just sucks the money out of you slowly and
Yeah,
constantly.
we needed to get a new oven stove, and we need a new refrigerator here, and we needed a freezer. My other house needed a furnace I had to buy.
Hey,
That were
Constance.
It's like hi Constance. The amount of money that I spent recently was probably more money than I ever spent in my whole entire life, all told up together. It's crazy. But you got to do what you got to do. Yeah,
Right.
it's very expensive. I mean, quite frankly,
That's not good, Jennifer.
if you live near a major city, it probably pays to go on the outskirts as much as possible and rent, because the prices to own a house are just nuts. That's my opinion. You could take it with a grain of salt.
Maybe. I gotta sneeze and I can't.
Yeah, the water, there's a whole lot of things that have to go out. Like, and I know under the kitchen sink, there's a filter. We were supposed to call in the guy that changes the filter parts, and he's supposed to fix that for us. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've been in a drought. Jennifer says that she's heard thunder. Last night we had terrible rain here. Roxy goes.
It rained here the last few days. Now it's pretty outside. Chilly, but pretty.
What's chilly for you? 60.
It was 48.
Wow. I will agree that 48 is really chilly.
Yeah, and I think it's like 54 now. The last time I checked, it was 54.
That is chilly.
That's good. I need a peppermint or something or something.
My husband will try to fix anything that he'll try to fix stuff. Spend so much money on trying to fix stuff.
I don't know where my chocolate went at. I had some chocolate.
What new one? I don't know. I don't know. When I went, the last time I was in Florida was a very long time ago, and the sink water kind of smelled like fish, so I wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 41 now, Carson?
It was like 30 here. But okay, right now 47. What is it by you? In the 40s?
It was 54. Oh, it's 57 now. Nope, I lied. It's 59.
We're gonna have periods of rain here still. Today and tomorrow, rain. And at night, it's going to be in the 30s and in the days in the 40s. Just if anybody's curious. No, share. All right.
Look, Teresa, I got a sweater on.
It's so weird when I used to see you in sleeves or a sweater or like a poncho or something that looked
I know
wintry.
y'all like in, snuggly clothes, and I'm like,
Well, I'm wearing a thermal and a fleece over the thermal. And I'm in a heated house. So if you can imagine. You have duct tape and a hammer. That's how you fixed it, Papa Smurf. Ron. Anyway, it's almost 11 o'clock and Craig's doing a kind of thing and you need to go to the doctor, I feel. And I'm putting in my 2 cents and I need to
I'm gonna
paint.
call him.
I think I need to deal with the dahlias paint and go to the supermarket. So it's a lot for me. I don't usually.
I know, right?
Usually,
That's a
man,
lot, Suzy.
what?
I said that is a lot.
I know. And then after it's all done, he says, "What are we having for supper?" And I go, What are you having for supper? And he goes, "Well, if you're not making anything, I'm going to have a sandwich." And I'm like,
He's like, what?
"Well, I
What is he
mean,
gonna have?
a sandwich, maybe? I don't know." Like
Oh,
we were looking around for something to eat in the supermarket the other day, and he says, "What's the problem? Why don't you pick something out?" I go, "I'm looking for ease of preparation." Okay. So
I know. I asked Garrett last night. I'm like, "What's for supper?" And he goes, "He said that's all y'all think about is food." It is gumbo weather constants.
all we think about is food because when people think about eating, they ask us what's for supper. So that's why we have to think about food constantly because
we ended up. There's a little convenience store up the street, and they make those. It's called Brothers Pizzas. They're pretty good. So we ordered that last night.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't prepare, you have to go out or order in. It's
Right.
expensive, so you have to.
It is.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
go
even
take some
even if you buy fish sticks, you just need to prepare to have something to make,
Right.
no matter what it is.
I'm gonna go take chicken out the freezer.
Even peanut butter and jelly. You need to buy the peanut butter. You need to buy the jelly and the bread.
Oh, I got that. Oh God.
Well, I used to use cookbooks, but now that I have an iPad, I can bring it into the kitchen. I feel like I could look up recipes. I like allrecipes.com. And then you can read the reviews, and some of the people said this recipe, the salt was way too much. So cut the salt in half. And then okay.
Yeah. I just if everything if something is not out the freezer, I just hate trying to figure out what to cook. If you don't have anything out the freezer, then you have to go to the store. And I keep telling them, I'm like, you spend more money that way. So
you do when you're hungry. I think I would buy way more snacks than if I was.
Yes.
Yesterday, I had like 98% wheat free, and I felt a lot better. And I hate knowing that because I like bread. So
right.
Much.
Yeah. Well, that was a mile up the road, Patrick. So, I'm sorry, Ron. Yeah, chicken and sausage gumbo sounds good. And yes, you gotta have potato salad with that.
Wow, Ron.
But, you need the chicken and sausage.
One of the pizzerias near here has one of the days they'll have like 2 one-topping pizzas for like $19, and with tax it's like about like $25, I'd say. But
these are $11.99 for a large.
That's pretty reasonable.
And it doesn't matter what you get on it.
That's good.
So you can get
really
an all the way or whatever.
That's really good price.
Yeah.
The pizza around here is not like the pizza in New Jersey or New York. There was one pizzeria we tried that tasted kind of like that, but it's kind of far away. So,
yeah.
I think I'm gluten sensitive personally.
Yeah, I know, me too, but they had me diagnosed as a celiac for like 3 years. Hashimoto's. I have Hashimoto's too. It sucks. So the keto helps that, Angela?
They said I.
That's right. She said pizza's cheap pizza is like sex. Even when it's bad, it's still okay.
I used to a lot. And so they're pretty similar. Now I'm like, no, I'm not going to comment.
Okay.
But you know, like if you're going to do any like pizza or sex, you want it to be good, really.
Yes. There's
I
a
guess
place
it's different.
here that makes the cauliflower crust and stuff, but it's so expensive. No nothing.
Oh, Angela, sorry. My husband said he will take all the gluten from all the gluten-free people and eat that. He likes gluten stuff. Like, I understand.
I know, me too.
Well, Jane is doing the right thing. She's eating. I was listening to a doctor the other day that said, eat food that has no ingredients. And I was laughing. I said, but even a tomato has an ingredient. But she meant nothing processed. Like if it says tomato and salt, you're good. If it says like any other kind of chemical, not good. You know, so she says,
oh, Debbie, I hope you got it all cleaned.
She goes, eat a hamburger that is from hamburger meat. Don't buy pre-made stuff that might have chemicals.
Right.
Hey,
That's
Tony.
usually how we make that.
What do you do?
Hey, Tony.
He picked up the dusting thing.
He looks a little.
What, does he look aggravated and grumpy?
Yeah.
He is all the time. Except when we're in the supermarket and he hears silly music and he starts dancing in the aisles. But other than that, he's
Ron.
One time I made, instead of using breadcrumbs, I used ground up pork rind. Actually, I used it as bread. You said it was okay.
You know what I did when I was gluten free? It was like the holidays and I wanted to make a pie. So instead of a graham cracker crust, I used ground up pecans.
Oh,
instead. So you make it like the graham.
I'm glad you didn't say ground pork rinds because that would be gross. But
No. Oh, Lord. Jennifer said her man looks grumpy all the time. So anyway, you ground up the pecans and then you put like, you know, the brown sugar and stuff like you do with the graham cracker crust. And then you add your fill into it.
He's cleaning. He's cleaning the hallway. He's like doing the dust mop thing and he's using the duster. I'm shocked. The first time I've ever.
Nice.
Wonder why. Maybe he's going to.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Maybe it's paint. Because I have to literally vacuum, dust mop, and then dust every time before vacuuming. I mean, paint.
Carlos says, wow, is he sick?
He's funny, though. He's really funny when he starts to supermarkets. He'll do like these stupid moves. And I'm like, stop it. Because I said, why don't you care what, you know, people think? And he goes, absolutely not. And I he says, do my own thing, and if you like it, good. If you don't, sorry.
Yeah, because there's so much hidden ingredients, Angela. My husband would go to Wendy's when it was like they said I had full-blown celiac. And he'd walk in and she goes, I know what you want. She'd put a hamburger patty, a slice of cheese, the dressing, and mayo on the side.
I used to have, when I went to Wendy's and I was doing the no bun thing, I would order the side salad and put that on the salad. So I had like something to eat. It felt like I had some food.
Wow. Boy, that's a saving of money, Angela. In addition to, keeping your
Well,
diet
that's-
straight.
Oh, by the way, can I tell you something?
Tell
Within
me.
driving distance, they built a Wendy's. So I kept saying to him, they have Arby's everywhere, and I hate Arby's. So just for the sake of like the fact that we do occasionally have fast food when we're on the road or
Mhm.
something, but we
I
like
like
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Wendy's, oh, we love it. Like they have. Well, we used to love it. Like you can get like grilled chicken piece on a salad, and I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just like
Yeah.
McDonald's doesn't make ice cream, Wendy's never has baked potatoes. Just saying.
I don't even think they're on the menu anymore. So if they
Yeah,
had
they
it,
have it.
well, no, they didn't buy us. They
All
took
right,
them
Debbie.
off.
All right, girl,
Take
I
care.
better go. I'm
All
gonna
right.
try to call the doctor's office because I feel like crap even more.
All right. You'll feel
So,
better. I hope you feel better.
I will
hope
see
everybody.
you guys then tomorrow on Dawn
listening
Steals
feels-
with Teresa. We have Angela, Isaac, and Dee, Creative Crafting with Dee, tomorrow.
All right. I hope everybody feels
So.
well who's listening.
Yes. Feel better, you guys. Anybody who's
Feel
feeling
better.
under the weather. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Feel
it.
better.
Bye.
All right.
Love
Take care.
you.
Bye bye. I love you too. I'm trying to end it.
She's trying to end it.
I'm trying to end it.